Nigga!
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Kidd in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal's out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And so here is Chicago. Here's Kidd driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Deflected. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team, Jason Kidd.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball.
Home team ball.
Now Lillard. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force. Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Beal outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Beal. Banchero surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Kidd. He buries it from 3. Kidd's got 6.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Kidd. He has 6. Olajuwon passes to Garnett. Here's Kidd. Here's Anthony. Guarded by Durant. Shot from 16. Good on the jump shot.
You know, it's a given. If Melo's on the floor, that jumper's going to go down at least 4 or 5 times a game.
Timeout called. Portland.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Onto the floor for your home team, number 42, James Worthy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call filling the lane to perfection. Anthony with the quick hitting bucket.
Portland trails by 9. Pass to Worthy. Back to Lillard. Russell's checked in for Portland.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 1.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender. That time sends it back.
The shot by Kidd, no good. Here's Worthy. Pass to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Kidd. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution for the away team. Number 24, Jamal Mashburn.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's O'Neal. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Kidd, guarded by Russell. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Russell. Here's Beal. Got a hand on it. And he's all alone. Here's Kidd. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
56 seconds left to play in the first. The three from Russell. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Worthy. No points so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Portland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mashburn. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Worthy. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Kidd. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead, up 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the court for Chicago, Anthony Edwards out there with Trae Young. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Mashburn in at the three, the small forward. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Edwards finds Young. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Young with it. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Fry grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect them to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Davis. Outside Durant. The three. At the arc. KD drains it.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Young attacking. Drops in the layup for two. Young's got 5.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Portland trails by 12. Timeout called. Portland.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
How about a big round of applause for your dance team?
He's checked in for Portland. Bradley Beal comes in for Davis. Chicago making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Russell.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good at putting the defense in tough spots.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Free throws good from Russell. And both free throws good for Russell.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Russell against Young. And here's Edwards outside. Portland with a rebound. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Fry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Takes a step back. Here's Russell. The three from Banchero. That shot off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
In transition. Here's Mutombo, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards, Anthony outside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Beal, the pass to Banchero. It's tipped. Young against Lillard, and he lobs it up top!
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Banchero with a screen on Young. Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. 1:03 left in the first half. Here's Mutombo. Young finds Edwards for 3. Anthony. Offensive rebound. Blocked!
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. improving his ability to knock away shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. Morant with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Jacks up a three. And Morant is good for three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Morant. Anthony outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another three for Chicago.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
And here's Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Chicago, looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Portland trails by 17. Banchero out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And for Chicago, Derrick Rose is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Screen by Durant. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Anthony with a bucket.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Timeout called, Portland.
Your youth dance team.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Durant. Wing shot on the way. The bank shot, no good. Chicago leading by 19. Here's Morant, and he drives in, and they get it back.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
To the paint.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Timeout called, Portland.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
All right, we're just coming out onto the court. Get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew.
Portland making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Portland trails by 21. And Carroll with a screen on Morant. And stolen by Morant. Here's the floater. That shot missing. Great D that time from Banchero. Here we go. Here's Lillard. Pass to O'Neal. Tipped. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. O'Neal's got 6 points. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. Morant with it. Back to Rose. Here's Olajuwon. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Olajuwon passes to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Morant's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Lillard up top. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Russell. The kick out to Banchero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Rose.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Count that one. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Russell. Lillard outside. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. He's got 15.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot goes down.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Outside Durant. Banchero outside. No good on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Count the basket.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Russell. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mashburn. That shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Portland trails by 21. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Chicago with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send him back.
And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. Lillard with the ball. Over Edwards. Not this time. And so it's Chicago with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Paolo Banchero. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Pierce in at the 3. Here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Let's get an update on Bradley Beal. What's the status, Allie?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. Nevertheless, determined to battle through. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Beal outside. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Shot on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Anthony. Outside Edwards. The shot from 20 feet out. Here's Garnett. He's good with a little jumper in close.
Hey, Garnett may have lost a step in terms of quickness, but makes up for that with strength and body control.
And Carroll with a screen on Anthony. Here's Pierce. Nails it from 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Anthony finds Adebayo. Misses in close. Out to Anthony. The 3 is up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
Into the lane. Garnett. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Banchero outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Anthony, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony with a screen on Beal. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key jumper, no good. Durant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Durant, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Beal from outside. On target from range. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Durant with the block. He gets it in there.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Tries to break his ice. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beal. Pass to Banchero. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's O'Neal.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. Young, he's checked in for Chicago.
To Shaquille O'Neal.
And he sinks the second.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
32 seconds left in the game. For 3, Anthony. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
For 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Banchero. Here's Durant. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Morant. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Banchero. Poke loose. And so Chicago takes the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.